La 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 la. La 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 la. Smacky the likey, folks, let's go.
Started as an East Coast vibe, now I'm going worldwide. We got this bitch going crazy. I used to take the Mazda for a drive, now I'm on the 405 like it's fuck you, pay me. We really sick of standing outside, had to push them all aside. It's what you get for trying to play me. I bet they make a movie when I die just to talk about my life. They need an actor to portray me. I got this motherfucker clear like an eye drop. I got elevator flow on a high top. I got little something stacked like an IHOP. This is 05, you would put it on your iPod. I'ma give you something that you can't forget. Put the price up, baby, add the tax a bit. Know you saw the comma, thought it was an accident. Well, it wasn't. It's about time the kids buzzing. I'm trying to get a peek in the elevator. But if we talking peaks, I need mine like that.
Guys, remember you could drop a voicemail for today's show, 804-592-6160. We also got some breaking news out there. As according to John Heyman, Blake Snell has been offered a deal by the New York Yankees.
Started as an East Coast vibe, now I'm going worldwide. We got this bitch going crazy. I used to take the Mazda for a drive, now I'm on the 405 like it's fuck you, pay. We really sick of standing outside, had to push them all aside. It's what you get for trying to play me. I bet they make a movie when I die just to talk about my life. They need an actor to portray me. I ain't settling for nothing that be under an M. There's only one of me, there's 100 of them. Gotta listen close, I drop hundreds of gems. From the start, no, I wasn't pretend. With the world on my back, had to drop my own ego. Problems at the crib, we couldn't fix at Home Depot. That was on tilt, mom's off the...
Hey, what you need, yeah? Man, I got it, wow. What you say, hey? We about it, get the cream, yeah. Why you slacking? Why you talking all the top, boy, you capping? What you need, hey? Yeah, I got it, with the team, yeah. We about it, wow. Get the cream, yeah. Why you slacking? Why you talking all the top, boy, you capping?
Yeah, why you capping? Why you capping, no? Feel like a rubber band, I've been snapping, no. Yeah, I've been up here with my team, so you notice what I mean. We've been going up like NASA.
What is going on, everybody, and welcome to the one, the only NYYU. What is going on, everybody? Guys, it is indeed Arbitration Day, but we got some news right off the get. We're going to get into it. I do want to always shout out everybody here because, guys, again, we are nothing without you, the community here at NYYU. Terry, Ken Rogers, Alex, what's going on, my brother?
El Diablo.
Hirsch, the GOAT, is in the chat. What is going on, Hirsch? Desiree Conrad, Brad, how you doing, my friend? Jason, Anthony Garcia, Roy, what's going on, Roy? How you doing, brother? Joey Bag of Donuts, over. Twiggy, Derek, what's going on? Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Shaquille Oatmeal. There's only one Shaquille Oatmeal, okay? Tony Hayden, what's going on? Giancarlo Rodriguez, what's going on, my guy? Smacky the likey. Hitty the subby, Cody Keith. Michael, the Great Dane of NYYU. Marco, Eddie, Jacob Patrucci. Keith, what's up, brother? How you doing? Blessings to you too, fam. Dan Dog, happy birthday, brother. God bless you. Dylan, what's up, my guy? Jason Lang. Guys, I'm going to keep saying hello to everybody. You guys know that is how we run our business over here at NYYU, but I got to put this on the screen because thanks to our good friend Darius Glover, who is on news like nobody's business. If you're not following Darius Glover, guys, do yourself a favor and please go follow Darius Glover. John Heyman is reporting the New York Yankees have a contract on the table for Blake Snell. The New York Yankees have a contract on the table for Blake Snell. Blake Snell. Guys, there is quite a bit of news to talk about today, and I don't want to go ahead and just... Matter of fact, yes, let's stick right here. We already know what's up with Blake Snell, right? This is a George move. Is there cons? Is there concerns? Yes, there is cons. Yes, there is concerns. We all get that. We understand that. We believe it. We get it. We know. I don't want to hear it though. And I'm going to tell you why I don't want to hear it. It's very simple. The guy today that is going to get the largest arbitration deal of all time, Juan Soto, is a New York Yankee. So I don't give a poot about the years. I don't give a poot about the amount of money per AAV. I don't care. Fact of the matter is, go get him. That's simple. Guess what? I said this before with Volpe a few years ago. If you don't want to go out there and sign a shortstop at that time, then make Volpe your guy. If you don't want to go out there and say, you know what? We really like Spencer Jones. We really like all the youth that we have coming up in this system. We're scared. We don't want to move any of these other guys. We really like them. Well, then look at yourself in the mirror and recognize you're a money-making machine called the New York Yankees. So go ahead and get your player. It's not that hard. Who gives a poot what the deal is? Who cares? Bring them on board. You guys know I've been all for Snell and Dylan Cease. Maybe it's Snell and Strowman. Maybe it's Snell and Luke Weaver. Is that possible? I don't know. I'm just simply saying. But again, this is a George move. This is a win now move. This is a move that you make to win. Look, it's a headliner. George Steinbrenner was all about headliners, and I'm sorry, folks, at the end of the day, is a Cy Young winner. Whether you want to talk about him being 31 years old, whether you want to talk about him not always throwing strikes, whether you want to talk about blah, 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 and a little more blah, blah, at the end of the day, Blake Snell is a Cy Young Award winner. So what I'm also going to do real quick is change his headline. Yankees offer deal to Blake Snell. Waiting Soto ARB number. I talk out loud. That's the way I do my thing. Excuse me, okay? Hirsch, I said that in the chat. We got the Dreamweaver. Dreamweaver. Excuse my voice, guys, but I also got my cup of coffee in the big time.
Cup of coffee in the big time, yeah. Cup of coffee in the big time.
I see we had a chat right up top. My guy Jason, and yes, I had to bring it back.
You're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. You're the best.
Guys, I got to be honest. It felt wrong to get rid of that. I couldn't get rid of it. Hello, everyone. We need to get Snell and another starting pitcher to show Soto that we are serious about winning. I'm right there with you, my guy. We got to be serious about winning. We got to go out there and do our thing. At the end of the day, the top of the rotation going into the season of Cole and Snell would be absolutely fan-friggin-tastic. No doubt about it. Got another super chat, and let's rock. Aaron Rodgers says, forget that Joey Bag of Donuts guy. He ain't no Aaron Rodgers. Wow, we're throwing shots at Joey Bag of Donuts over here. By the way, Packers play Dallas this week, and if Green Bay wins, then we play San Francisco, and we will be enemies. Hey, look, my guy, we can be enemies during game time, but we could be friends outside of it. I love my community. I refuse to hate any of you. And by the way, guys, I had my heart checked, and everything is okay. So I told my doctor, I said, listen, Dr. Wu. You already know I go a little crazy. Am I okay to go nuts? He said, look, man, your heart, it's healthy. Yeah, it's where the hole is. It's a little concerned. It don't matter. You go nuts, kid. You enjoy yourself. I said, listen, I'm going to do it, damn it, but my Yankees are going to make me friggin' happy. They're going to make me friggin' happy, okay? All right? It is what it is. Yeah, I mean, look, even if it is an opening offer, that's fine. That's fine. Let it be an opening offer. That just means, look, an opening offer is the first step. If the Yankees have taken the first step with Snell, I'm okay with that. I'm happy that that is announced and that is out there. Take the first step. Let's get it going and go from there. But there is some more news today. So exactly, at least we know they're talking. At least there is a conversation. Guys, we got 300 people in here right now. Hit that likey for me.
Me like it.
Oh, you bet your ass I do. Let's go ahead and switch on over here. Free agent reliever Jordan Hicks has drawn interest from the Astros and the Yankees, among other teams, as we discussed on MLB Network a short time ago. That is coming from John Morosi. And at the end of the day, guys, look, I'm all for Jordan Hicks. I think he'd be a welcome addition to this team. I was also told today, by the way, that the Yankees have had talks with teams about Nestor Cortez. And I'm sitting there going, we got no friggin' pitching. I thought Nestor might have been traded before all the pitching went away, but apparently I had a rumor today, a close person told me that knows his shit, that they've had teams ask about Nestor and the Yankees have engaged. I'm not saying something's going to get done, but that's what I heard. And also, too, they said they might trade from some of their relief pitching depth. Whether that is John Loizaga, Ron Marinaccio, I got no idea. I guess we'll find out, wait in the weeds, and see what actually happens. And then, of course, today, it seemed like people just started flipping out about this today when the Yankees made the announcement to go ahead and bring back Luke Weaver. Fans across the board kind of just flipped out. And guys, I need to do everybody a favor real quick. I need to bring everybody down a bit on this one. I need to bring everybody down on this one a little bit, okay? I know Luke Weaver's not a sexy move, but I got to talk sense into everybody because it's part of what I do. I got to talk sense into people. Let me bring this up first and show everybody this, and I'm going to talk sense to everybody. You're going to like it after I talk, I promise you. Let me switch on over to this. Robert Murray says free agent pitcher Luke Weaver and the New York Yankees are in agreement on a 1-year, $2 million contract pending a physical. According to a source up with the deal includes a club option for 2025 and can max out at 8.25. Switch on over to this other one. Robert Murray has the Luke Weaver news. This is a good depth move. Weaver made 3 appearances for the Yankees last season and generated lots of swings and misses. Guys, I want to bring this up to you all because here's the deal. Here's the deal when it comes to this. Let me get a little sip here. Here's the deal when it comes to this, folks. Luke Weaver threw 120 innings last year. Again, not sexy numbers, not good numbers at all. He made 3 starts for the Yankees, and in 2 of those, he actually looked pretty damn good. Garrett Cole also showed him a new way to throw his fastball, and his velocity ticked up. His Ks per 9 in 13 innings with the Yankees, I get it, very small sample size, have also moved up. So these are good things. These are all good things. In today's market, let me just get everybody to understand this. When a guy like Frankie Montas threw 1 1/3 inning and got $16 million, when Lucas Giolito sucked ass and got $19 million, any starter you can grab for $2 million that has shown improvement with Matt Blake and Garrett Cole helping him, folks, you do it time and time again. I mean, for anybody making this a big deal, I don't know what the frig to tell you. I'll be honest with you. I don't know what to tell you. To me, this is a smart move for the Yankees. Am I jumping up and down going World Series is back on? No. But it's a smart move for the Yankees. He's a guy that can make multiple starts if you need it. And I'll be honest with you. For $2 million, he could shock the shit out of you. Just saying. He could shock the shit out of you. I saw the tweet from Darius, guys. I'm getting to it. Here it is right here. Again, Darius Glover, our guy. If you are not following Darius, what are you doing? Yankees top prospect Spencer Jones remains to ask for Dylan Cease, along with other top prospects involved. John Heyman says, there's no traction with the Marlins for starters. Corbin Burns and Shane Bieber are increasingly likely not to be traded until the deadline. As we all knew, could indeed be a possibility. We knew that already, but it is what it is, man. At the end of the day, let's wait and see. Let's wait and see on what a deal could be. We knew the ask from the White Sox is going to be high, guys. It should be. I've already pointed out the positives and why the White Sox would ask for a lot, because they should. 32 starts, 3 years in a row. It's value. He has 2 years of control. That is value. 200 plus Ks in his last 3 innings with all those starts under his belt. That is value. It's going to take quite a bit to get that guy away, whether you like it or not. That's the ask. And I don't blame the White Sox for saying we want Spencer Jones. If we do not get Spencer Jones, we do not have a deal. So I'll be honest with you guys. I was talking to, it's so nice, by the way, I got to say this. So now that Jira does the business, she also doesn't mind talking baseball. And it's like the sexiest thing on planet Earth. Anybody have this situation at home? It's the most beautiful thing that you can ever see in your lifetime. You get to sit down and you're just there looking and you say, let me bring up baseball and see what happens. And she starts talking about it. And I'm sitting there going, if I could ever fall in love again, this is the way to do it. This is unbelievable. But anyway, I'm talking to her about it, and even she understands this. If I'm Hal Steinbrenner, look, man, this is what I'm doing. This is very, very simple, right? I would sit there and I would simply say, I would get on the phone with Cashman. I'd get on the phone with whoever the hell I got to get on the phone with. I'd call marketing in the room. Marketing, get in here. What is our tax bill going to be after signing Snell and another free agent? I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's Strowman, who gives a poot. I'd rather it not be, but who cares? What is our tax bill going to be? We signed Snell $30+ million for a couple of years. What is that going to be? Tell me what the tax bill is going to be. Okay, cool. I would get marketing in the room and I'd say, you sons of bitches are going to make us more money than you ever made us in a year. Accounting, whatever the frig it is, Alex, I don't know. Accounting, marketing, Michael Fishman's sister's tit. I don't care what group it is. Come on in. You are going to make us so much money this year, I'm not even going to give a poot about that tax bill. It's going to be more than you could even imagine. Go ahead, get it done. I want Soto, 12 different style of t-shirts. I want Dominican flags. I want new food. I want a new beer agreement. I want everything you can friggin' think of. Get it all. Get it all. Because guess what? If we want to hold on to our contracts, to our prospects, no problem. But go out there and put the money where the mouth is and let's go for this bitch. Let's go for number 28, damn it. Spend the money. The hell with it. The hell with it. Spend the money. That's it. That's it. Give Snell what he wants. Give him a good deal. Try to keep the years down. Forget the AAV. Give it to him. Figure it out. A 1-2 of Cole and Snell, I always say this, on paper is phenomenal, but you want to be excited about something. Give it to him. Get him over here. I don't know if you're going to go with Marcus Strowman. Apparently, he also has something wrong with his hip. They're saying he's 100%, but do you want to book that for $20+ million a season? I don't know. Go ahead, get somebody else. I don't give a poot who it is. Get it. Get it done. Get it done and ride this damn thing out, folks, and go for it and friggin' win this year. Give yourself the best chance to win. So at the end of the day, if John Heyman is simply saying, look, they've started talks, I'm okay with that. Start the talks all damn day. Start the talks all damn day. Get it done. Big Sexy Yankee says, we signed Snell, say goodbye to extending Soto. That's not true. Why do people think this for? This is such a bad misconception out there. I don't understand why people believe that. If Blake Snell got $35 million, it has nothing to do with Soto. Why do they're paying Soto $30+ million this year? They're still gonna go over likely this year. What is the difference? Do you know how much money comes off the books in the next 4 years? 3 years even? This fact that the Yankees cannot afford Soto is batshit crazy. I'm not saying that they're 100% a lock to get him, but this idea that they can't afford him is really nuts. Twiggy, my brother, welcome to the U.
You're simply the best.
Thank you, Twiggy. We appreciate you, my guy. Come join us in the Discord. Guys, we also have the voicemails active, 804-592-6160. Go ahead and enjoy yourselves, guys. But again, you got to add this to the rotation. Money talks and bullshit walks. Cup of coffee in the big times. Go ahead and get them. Bring them on in, baby. Bring them on in. Bring them on in. Bring them on in. What Hal Steinbrenner got to do is remember. That's it. He's going to get a visit from George. Remember who you are. That's it. Remember who you are, Hal. Remember who you are. Make the deal. Bring the guy in, damn it. Bring the guy in. I hope you guys got some good voicemails today because I'm ready to rock and roll, baby. I'm ready to rock and roll, baby. Oh, Cody Keith. Cody Keith says, do you really think by next week we will have a big SP? We better, because we'll suck ass if we don't. We better, because we will suck ass if we do not. Okay? If we do not get a starting pitcher, the Yankees should just go and suck farts off seats for a living. That's what they should do. The players should just suck farts off seats. Famous Pops line, by the way. That might have been child abuse when I was a kid. That might have been child abuse. Dad, I want to play for the Yankees. Yeah, you can suck farts off seats. It's child abuse. In today's world. Oh, guys, let's go ahead and get to the first voicemail of the day. Smacky the likey, hitty the subby if you have not.
Hey, Pete, first last. Just thoughts on Strowman. It seems to me like, this is probably more of a smokescreen than anything.
Okay.
I could be wrong. Sometimes when there's smoke, there's actually fire. But
Bingo.
The reason I think that is because of Montas, mostly. They could have gotten Montas for considering the market, a fairly team-friendly deal. Even though I know he only threw 2 innings and he got $16 million, I can see Cashman, bringing him back on a 1-year deal and be like, oh, yeah, he actually is good. We were right all along, see? And now they're going to have to turn around and give, Strowman probably 23, 24 a year if they sign him. And is he really that much better than Frankie Montas? Probably not, Anyways, that's my feeling there. I still think they're in on either Snell or probably not Monty. He's wanting to stay with Texas, but I still feel like they're going to be in on Snell and another trade like we've been talking. So, just thoughts. Talk to you later. Bye.
I appreciate that, my guy. And yeah, look, man, the Marcus Strowman stuff makes sense to a degree. I get the Yankees need a pitcher, but my whole thing for me is I would sit there and look at this situation and go, do you really want to give this guy 20 plus? Is it worth giving Marcus Strowman 20 plus million a year? That's a tough call for me, man. I'd rather bump that shit up to whatever Snell wants and just go with that. Marcus Strowman, could he have a good year for the Yankees? Yeah, I think he could. My concern is that frame, man. 5'7", around 180 pounds. Is he starting to break down a bit? Is he getting, You know, is he wearing down? Now he got a hip problem that ended his season last year. Apparently he's healthy. I don't know, man. That's a tough one for me. Jonathan with the super chat. Jonathan says Snell 4 years, 128 mil, opt out after second. Strowman 366. Let me tell you something about that Snell one. You got to up that baby up quite a bit, man. Snell's going to get probably 33, 34, 35 a season. Oh, my brother Rod Thompson. My guy says, sometimes in baseball, we overanalyze. I get it, but based on his current stats, Snell is the guy for me. By the way, guys, I'm going to get something with Ra here. He's a power lefty to go along with another power lefty, and G. Cole, it's a no-brainer. Let me tell you something real quick about Rod Thompson. Rod Thompson's been in on Snell from the very damn beginning. He's been telling me, go get Snell, you might as well do it, because who the hell else is really out there? And look, I don't blame him. Look, at the end of the day, early on, I was like, yeah, probably not. That's probably not going to make a ton of sense for the Yankees. I don't see him doing it. Yamamoto was the big prize. But where it is right now, man, I don't know. It's tough. It's tough for where it is right now. Chris Perez Jr. says, imagine the Yankees get an extension done with Soto, bro. I might drop dead right here. Man down. I might drop dead right here. Let's get to the next voicemail, guys. Thank you for dropping these voicemails. Let's go.
Hey, yo, Pete, how you doing? Joey Bag of Donuts over here.
Yo.
Weaver's a pawn. Go get Snell. Go get Bieber. Let's go get 28.
You tell him Joey Bag of Donuts over. Gotta get it, my guy. We got a gun for this, guys. We got a gun for this. There is no playing around no more. There is no playing Mr. Nice Guy. You get the deal done, baby. We hear from John Heyman. There's an offer on the table for Snell. Probably not sexy. It's probably nothing crazy. It's probably a bit of a low ball offer. But where's Snell going to go? Where's he going to go? Hey, does he want to go to the Giants? If you want to go to the Giants and chill in San Francisco and never win, go ahead, brother. You want to come to the Yankees where we got Judge, where we got Cole. You could pair up with Garrett Cole. That's a hell of a competition between the two. Got all that. Soto's out there. They already brought in Verdugo. Last year, the offense was a problem. This year, it shouldn't be as much. Should be much improved. What do you rather do? And hell, if you're concerned, if you are concerned about this, if you are concerned that the New York Yankees, aren't going to continue to put this team together, bro, look at the team right now. You add Snell to this, it feels like a different story. Oh, my guy Cornwall. You're simply the best. Oh, when your name is Cornwalls, let me tell you something. He better be in that Discord because that is a special name. Cornwalls, folks. Unless he's a guy that likes small market teams, King Blaze, maybe that's the case. We do not know. We do not know. The only assumption right here that we're kind of going off of on this is that, the Giants haven't really done much besides Jung Ho Lee. And at the end of the day, they probably have the money to try to get a deal done. He's been a West Coast guy, they've said. Now, Boris has come out, and of course, he should do this. Oh, we got Popov Diaz in here. They've kind of come out and said, look, at the end of the day, he'll play anywhere. He doesn't mind pitching in New York. He would like to. You gotta, I don't know how else to say this in any other way, guys, but you gotta go for this, man. You gotta go for this.
Hey, Pete, how you doing? Joey Bag of Donuts over here. I'm over here thinking I'm calling NYYU. Apparently, I'm watching the Pat McAfee show because I got Aaron Rodgers taking shots at me. Damn it, boy.
Yeah, my guy Aaron Rodgers in this chat, by the way, has shown himself to be quite the savage. He's shown himself to be quite the savage. So I'm just saying, take it easy, everybody, all right? We're all friends over here.
Yeah. What up, Community? It's the one and only friendly neighborhood DJ Steely. Yo. What's up, man? How you doing? How you doing? Hey, man. I don't know if you heard, but there's a little birdie in the Discord.
Oh, God.
Who's, causing problems.
Oh, my God.
We need Killer Joe, Joey G, Uncle Joey. We need him to take care of that mess, man. Besides that, how you doing, man? Blake Snell. Like I said, man, he's the plan B. We need to get Blake Snell. That weird chin-looking ass boy, we need him, man. Yo, he reminds me of the Crimson Chin, man.
What?
Oh, man. Yeah, man, we need Snell, we need Bauer, and, fucking lie. Also, one more thing, man. Did you hear about that rumor of the butter?
Oh, here we go.
Well, I'm not going to spread it. Aaron Judge is a gift of God, boss. Oh, gotta go, man. Peace.
I'll say it again. I'll say it a million times. Say what you want. I love the guy, okay? I love the guy. And when I love my people, I always love my people, damn it, all right? Get it? Butter. He's not going to spread it. You know what I'm saying? You guys know the deal already, damn it. You know the deal.
He's Nacho King in the house. Hey, dome to the underground, yeah. I've been impatiently waiting for the Yankees to do something, and now is the time, and the time is now. And like you said, money talks and bullshit definitely walks. The Yankees need to do something. You gotta pay Soto up front. Yeah, let them know that we want him for multiple decades. And we need to get Snell in here. What the hell? Go for it now. That way in October we're winning games in the playoffs, going to the World Series, and then marching down the Canyon of Heroes like maniacs. Oh, yeah. March out.
Let me tell you something. If that don't get you hype, I don't know what the hell you think you are doing. That gotta get you hyped up right there.
Would you like to answer a question right at this particular time? Would you like to do that?
Yeah, Ronald Gutierrez, my guy. There it is. I was going to talk during it. I know it might be impossible. What do you think of the Yankees trying to get Clayton Kershaw? Whoa, man, that just made me have to take a leak. No, I think we'll pass on that one, my guy. I think we'll pass on that one, my guy. I don't know about that. I don't think you want to do that right now. Yeah, I think we're going to pass on little Clayton Kershaw on that one, okay? Yo, Zap Sigma, you nuts, man. Pete, my breaking news, Diddy is releasing a new song. Mo money, mo power bottoms. Oh, that's a good one, my guy. That is a good one. That just called for that. That called for it. I had to do it. I had to drop that one right there because that just called for it. 100% called for it. Anthony, the latest right now on Snell is that the Yankees do have an offer out. It could just be a single drop, a startup, to get the conversation going. Hey, we're willing to pass a little of the dough your way, buddy. Are you serious about playing for us? Let's figure it out. Oliver says Snell and Stroh show to the Yankees. Oh, look, I forgive it, don't forget. I am a big believer of forgive and don't forget. That's all. I can forgive you. I can hang out with you. You know what I'm saying? Forgive and don't forget. All that simply means is I'll be willing to bring Strowman over. But just understand, Marcus, that this could get very, very ugly very, very quick. I'm just saying. It could get bad for you very quick. You sided with Alek Manoah saying that he was right about Garrett Cole. It could get ugly very quick for you. I'm just saying. I'm not saying that it's going to happen. I'm just telling everybody what it is, what the business is. That's all I'm doing. So guys in the chat right now, let me know, what offer would you give to Snell? What would your deal be to Blake Snell? If you had to sit back and you had to say, you know what, he's the guy we're going to get, what offer would you give him? 35 a year? Would you try to keep it to 5? Would you try to keep it to 4? Would you look to extend it out to lower the AAV? Let me know in the comments below. I really want to hear what you guys think. Connor O'Neill, my guy.
You're simply the best.
Connor O'Neill says, Li, would you rather have Blake Snell or Sandoval and Patrick Corbin? Come on, man. Please don't do this with Li. I can't. I can't, guys. I can't. A. Becker says 5 years, 150, 3 years, 95. Jonathan Sosa, I don't think he's doing that one. 150, 160. I think it's going to get maybe in the 170s is where it probably ends. 5 years, 175. I'll be honest with you. I think that might be the best one so far. Let me see something here. 175, 35 million a year over 5 years. I mean, that might be an offer that would get it done ASAP. I think that is very, very possible what it would be. Is what the deal would be. Snell, 4 years, 160, 40 million a pop. I tell you this right now, though. The thing is with the Yankees, though, I don't think it matters to us, but it seems like they really don't want to pay anybody more than Cole. And I get it. 35 million. Cole gets 36. 35 over 5. 35 over 4, maybe. If you give him 35 over 5, here's what I would do. I'd give him an opt-out after 1 or even 2. I know that might sound crazy to some people, but let's say next year he comes out, he has a phenomenon, and he goes, hey, I want to test the market again. Okay, but you got him. Give him an opt-out after 2. Okay, why not? Give him an opt-out after 2. I'm down with it. Sign me up. Sign me up all day, man. Yeah, you might want to, you might feel like if you're paying this guy, you want to keep him for an extended period of time. Give it 2. Give it 2. 2 and opt-out. All right, guys, you're loading up the voicemail line. Thank you guys so much. Let's keep them going. Anthony Garcia, before we move on, my guy. Yeah, I know I got wrestling fans in here, damn it. 4 years, 120 million, $1 for each of the next 4 years, and the rest deferred from 2,100 to 2,200. Sign me up for that, my guy. Sign me up for that.
Look, if the Yankees don't sign Strowman, the LA Dodgers are going to sign Strowman. And then everybody's going to be fucking pissed saying, oh, man, the Dodgers are signing everybody.
Bingo.
Just sign Strowman, man. We need fucking pitching. Sign Strowman. Why not? Sign the guy. Sign Bowers, too. And after that, sign Chapman to play third base. Let's compete this year, baby. Let's go, man. Peace.
I like the peace at the end. Let's go, man. Peace. Let's go. Peace. I love it. No, there's nothing like this community. If you have not hit that like button, hit the like button.
Me like it.
Oh, you bet your ass I do. Smacky that likey. Hitty that subby.
Hey, Pete, how you doing?
How you doing?
I have a question because I was looking at some numbers, and
Okay.
if you look at the last 5 years, Marcus Stroman has better numbers than Carlos Rodon, has better numbers than Jordan Montgomery, and has the same numbers as Blake Snell.
Okay.
All Blake Snell does is strike out hitters, but to be honest, I don't care how the outs come, whether they're strikeouts or whether they're ground balls. Their ERA is off by .01, literally the same. So I'm not sure why we don't want Strowman over Snell. Is it just the two little trophies he has at home?
Okay.
I really don't understand why Yankee fans would not want Strowman. Pay him less. It'll be less years after we just invested in Carlos Rodon last year. Also, I know you mentioned that we should be able to afford Snell and Soto, but we're going to be losing our first baseman next year. We're also going to be losing our second baseman. So I'm not sure where we're planning to resolve those two positions, but we need money. So if we invest in Strowman instead of Snell, that would save us some money. It'll be less time, and we won't have so much money tied up in our rotation. Along with that, I don't know why we keep asking for these injury-prone pitchers when we have a rotation full of injury-prone pitchers. I don't get why we're asking for Luzardo. He's pitched more than 100 innings one time in his career. I don't know why we keep asking for Bieber, even though Bieber is a little more understandable because it won't cost as much. For Luzardo, they're asking the whole world for him. I'm just a little confused, and I think we as Yankee fans are not thinking correct. Let me know what you think.
Well, a couple of things on that one. You don't want to look at injury-prone pitchers, but you want to get Marcus Strowman, who's pitched 130 innings the last 2 years. It's almost the same as Snell. Snell usually goes 120-something, and then he had 180 last year. So I'm just saying, I mean, if you don't want to go after injury-prone pitchers, Marcus Strowman, then you say, another thing on there is, why are Yankee fans not wanting Marcus Strowman? Well, at the end of the day, Marcus Strowman talked a whole lot of shit on Yankee fans badly. He's blocked half of friggin' Yankee Twitter. And I'm not saying that is like some thing to remember. He called Michael Kay a racist. I'm like, there's a couple of things out there that you look at Marcus Strowman and go, no wonder why not many teams at all want you, and nobody's giving you a long-term contract, really. It's not just the Yankees. There's obviously concerns about locking this kid in long-term, really anywhere. Separate from the New York Yankees, I'm just saying, this is not just a one-off type thing. There's a lot of stuff out there that he has said about the Yankees, going back and forth with Yankee fans. And look, at the end of the day, New York's a tough place. I'll give him this. If he wants to play in New York, he got a set of balls on him because the fans already have the receipts. What did he say? They don't have the guys that could pitch in the postseason. They don't have the guys that could step up in the big lights. Well, you better hope the hell if you come here that you do. Because it ain't going to be cute for you if you don't. I'm just saying. So I'm answering your question. I don't mind Marcus Strowman. I don't. If the Yankees got Snell and Strowman, let's just say, I'll be honest with you. I'll say their rotation is greatly improved. I'm cool with it. But again, I forgive, and I don't forget. And Yankee fans are going to be the same way. You've done this. You better be legit. Because like people go, oh, Yankee fans are so hypocritical because if he pitches well, they're going to like him. Yeah, no shit. That's kind of how sports works. Not different here. That's kind of how sports works. If he pitches well, yeah, we're going to root for him. But if he pitches bad, he dug his own grave already. Connor O'Neill with the super chat, my guy. Connor O'Neill says sign Snell and Hicks and trade for Bridget. Bridget Jones? Bridget who? Maybe you meant Bieber? Bridget? Who's Bridget? Bieber? Probably Bieber. It's the only other B out there I think that could be traded for. So I'm okay with that. I'm okay with Bieber. That'd be great. Snell and Bieber would be phenomenal. Is it going to happen? We'll see. We are also still waiting, folks, for the agreement with Juan Soto. That's a whole nother story. You better hope you get an agreement. According to John Heyman, the Yankees know it's got to be over $30 million. So I think that's probably going to get done. If the Yankees already know when they traded for him, it's going to be over $30 million. It's going to be over $30 million. I don't think that's going to be a problem. Michelino, my guy. Michelino says Snell and Schmidt or Cease and Strowman. Okay. Ooh, that's tough because at the end of the day, man, you got to give up. You're likely going to have to give up Spencer Jones in that deal. Snell and but Schmidt's already on the team. That's kind of like just saying Snell by himself compared to Cease and Strowman. I mean, if it came down to it, Cease and Strowman might be better. It's still 2. But I don't know how Clark Schmidt's going to do. And I'll be honest with you. It's probably more Snell and Weaver, to be honest, if that's the case. It might be Snell and Weaver, to be honest. I'm just saying. If you're talking about 2 new starters, it would probably be Snell and Weaver, to be fair. But I'd probably go against the Cease one because the Yankees aren't going to do that. No, Connor O'Neill, brother, you didn't have to do the super chat, fam. I know what you meant. Brother, but thank you. I appreciate that. How you doing? I'm doing good. Smacky the like, hitty the subby. Drop those voicemails, guys. Let's keep it going, baby.
Hey, Pete, I think the Yankees are waiting till next year. And if you're going to spend all these money on these guys, I would prefer to have these kids come up and give them a shot. If you think where we at now, we a playoff team, we're not. The Yankees got a lot of bad contracts they got to get rid of. Cashman got us in his hole. And if George was alive, he'd be out the window. I hope you and your family have a great, happy New Year's, and let's go Yankees.
I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. I hope you do too. The one part, though, about waiting next year, fam, you're the Yankees, man. You can't wait till next year. You just got Soto. You just traded all this stuff for Soto. Nah, you got to go in, fam. Come on, man.
El Diablo!
You can't do that. You can't do it. You can't sit out there and go, nah, we ain't going to do this now. You got to go for it, man. You already went out there and you made a World Series type move. Whether you think this roster is ready for it, because as the roster stands right now, it's not. It's not ready for it. We know that. We all agree here on that, I believe. Are they improved? Yes. The offense has gotten better. No denying that. They've lost some parts of the Soto deal. They can make up for that, though. You add a Snell and you add something else. And look, man, I think this is a team that could fight for the division. I think this is a team that can get in the postseason. Yes, do things have to go right? But yeah, let's not front and act like things don't got to go right for every team that wins. It's not just you got the roster to begin the year and it's the same shit at the end of the year. Not everybody's the 98 Yankees. Not everybody's the 1998 New York Yankees, guys. It takes time. Oh, God, L.I. Oh, my God, L.I. Please don't let this be bad. I'm trying to be nice here, man. I'm really trying to be nice. Yankees signing Snell. Oh, God.
I hate your guts! And not only are you a hot dog, a grandstander, a showboat, and a prima donna, but you're a liar, too.
But I would ask the Angels about Patrick Sandoval. L.I., I don't want to do this. I had to collect myself. Patrick Sandoval. Let me just teach you something real quick, L.I., how this works. You see, life, reality, what I'm doing right now, look, I'm moving. This is not an illusion. This is real life. Look, I press a button. I did that with my finger. Real life, reality. Okay? Let me give you something about reality in baseball. You can call teams up. If you don't believe the Yankees have done that, I'm sorry to tell you. But this is not Major League Baseball, the show, MLB The Show. You go on there and you go, you know what? I'm going to take force trades on, and I'm going to trade whatever it is. You got to call another human. You call a person. They're called general managers. They work for a boss, an owner. They work for that person. You call that person up. You go, hey, how you doing? And you go, hey, you go ahead and we're interested in pitching. You got Patty Sandoval. We're interested in him. The Angels could then come back and go, we're not really considering moving him, but we could at the right price. And they sit there and go, well, we'd want Spencer Jones for him. We want Spencer Jones for him. The Yankees sit there and go, oh, man, that's way too much. And they go, okay, well, then we want to keep him anyway. Have a good day. And they hang the phone up. That's called reality. Now, there's a thing called free agency. And what that means is there's not, ready for this? There's not a team the player's obligated to. So the Yankees can call up Scott Boras and go, hey, would this guy want to play here? Oh, he would? Well, let's get into a conversation. And at the end of the day, L.I., the team that you apparently root for is called the New York Yankees. The one thing they could do is spend money. If it doesn't work out, then oh fuck, it happens. Chris Sale just got traded. The Yankees could indeed move salary if need be. If there's certain guys other teams want, you get creative, you do it. You can figure it out. They're the New York Yankees. Remember the thing I want all my guys to be young. I want the young players. But you also want to trade for everybody in the country. I spent way too much time on that. Let's keep it going. Voicemail time, baby.
Hey, this is Sean from North Carolina calling again. Thanks for everything you do. Love NYU. Love all you guys and all the content.
Thank you, brother.
Just have a quick question.
Okay.
Don't know if anyone else has brought this up. Just wondering what your thoughts are about Alex Verdugo after Jonathan Papelbon's appearance on foul territory, and summarize what he said, essentially. Locker room cancer and a undedicated player that just kind of shows up and is kind of a prick. Love everything you guys do. Best of luck for the rest of you. Go NYU. Go Yankees.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, man. At the end of the day, man, here's the deal. When it comes to the Papelbon stuff, one, if you want to believe it, believe it. He also said that Stanton lost too much weight and he should know his role. Papelbon's a fucking troll. The dude's been a troll forever. I mean, he's been a troll forever. Let's get honest here. I think he said some stuff about Mo back in the day and all that. And look, nobody pushes back on him. So, I mean, that's the weirdest thing about it for me. For me, I push back on that. You know, I'd push back on that a little bit. Here's the same guy, Papelbon, that fought a teammate in the dugout. You could have sat there all day and said, well, he was being a veteran, telling the guy to make sure you're running. Take the guy in the tunnel and talk to the guy there. So you want to talk about clubhouse cancers? His own team got rid of him. That he came up and was a very good relief pitcher for. Boston Red Sox said, time to part ways, buddy. I'm just saying, it's kind of weird when guys like him want to talk and get back in the spotlight. You know what I mean? He takes a shot at Stanton. Take a shot at Stanton to his face. Call him small to his face. Call him skinny to his face. He should know his role. Tell him that. Go tell him that directly. Go tell Stanton he should know his role. I don't take anything that Papelbon says. I leave it alone. I absolutely leave it alone. He's one of the last guys that should be talking, in my opinion. And nobody pushes back. See, if I was on that show, I would say, so what happened with you and Harper? What happened with you and Harper? Anything? Oh, but that was what happened there? It's on tape. I see that one on tape. The Verdugo stuff, I didn't see that on tape. I could go back and rewind that and watch it. I didn't see the other stuff on tape. Just saying. I'm just leaving it at that. We got a super duper.
You're simply the best.
I'm sorry, Pete. Jira, throw that shoe. What'd I do? What'd I do? What'd I do? What'd I do? What'd I do?
Say no more.
Oh, hey, what are you doing? The fuck did I do to you?
It's a super chat.
I didn't say the super chat for that. He didn't say. He did say throw it. What is this, like a new game? You get paid? What is it, like that clown game? You dunk the fuck in the pool?
It's a super chat. If he gives more, I'll throw a table. But
Why do you guys do this to me? Can I ask? Like, what am I, like a clown? Do I amuse you? What do I amuse everybody? Is this the new game we play? Hey, $1.99, hit Pete in the head. What's next? $4.99, dunk his head on the water for 20 seconds. $10, fucking stab him in his neck. What the hell's going on over here? What kind of animals are behind? I thought you guys loved me. Get out of here. They're going to put me in a dunk tank next. Let's keep it going.
Hey man, what's up guys? So if we're able to get Soto a good contract and get, maybe Blake Snell, Jordan Hicks is also something that the Yankees are interested in doing as well. If we get those, man, shoot, I'm gonna go outside naked.
Ah, damn! Damn! He gonna go out there and sling? Wow! Wow! He said he's gonna go out there butt-ass naked, do a little Dane Huber stuff out there. Ken Rogers says, Jira, get the tables! Yo, if she puts me through the table, we got fucking problems. We got some problems if I'm going through a table, I'll tell you right now. Guys, you have loaded me up with voicemails, and I appreciate that. Let's keep them going.
Hey, it's Jaden Pagan from Jersey. But
Yo!
Okay, so I'm so nervous about the Dodgers that I'm getting freaked out on what the Yankees are doing, because it almost seems like the Dodgers are almost impossible to beat at this point.
No,
but
not at all.
Not the point. I wanted to talk to you because I've been looking at the pitching and stuff for the bullpen. If we trade some of those guys, maybe trade some guys and trade them to get starting pitching along with Peraza or Pereira, those two people. If we trade a little bit of our bullpen, do you think we could go back and sign maybe the Jordan Hicks, and then maybe re-sign Wandy Peralta, and maybe even re-sign, I'm going to butcher his first name, I'm just going to say his last name, Middleton. Maybe you could get those three guys, and then, you still have some bullpen help with Hill and stuff, and then, maybe trade a few guys to go and get some starting pitching, which I believe we need at least 2 starting pitchers.
Agreed.
That's it. Thank you. Have a
Agreed.
nice day. Go Yankees.
Yeah, man, look, I mean, I said it basically to start the show. I'm dead serious. I think the Yankees should go over, man. Truly, man. Go over and just go for it. Go over and go for it. That's exactly what I would do. Go over and go for it, man. Flat out. Whatever it is you got to do, go. Look, man, there's no guarantee Soto's coming back. I know people don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to say it, but I'm not going to bullshit you. I believe the Yankees traded for Soto believing they can re-sign him no matter what. I mean, they planned this stuff out. They planned getting Yamamoto. That didn't just happen. They planned adding a $300 million contract while trading for Juan Soto. If it was one or the other, they wouldn't have done that. Fact of the matter is, I believe the Yankees really believe that, again, I reported this last February, I was told, that the Yankees, when Soto's a free agent, are going to really gun for him. They've wanted this kid for years. He fits what they like. I could see it happening. I don't believe the Yankees went out there and said, let's trade 6 players for Soto just to get him for the 1 year and that's it. They can do a lot more. I really believe that. Anthony Garcia, my guy. He says, Pete, tell Eli, cállate, okay? And Jira, you never interrupt the sauce. I'm telling you right now, don't you dare do it, damn it. Let's smacky the likey. Yeah, we already know about the John Heyman stuff, guys. I talked about that a while. That it's a big gap right now, money wise. We all know what's going on over there. MT says, Pete, I'm sorry about the shoe. Love the show. So you just want to kill me. You just want to get me injured. You just want to get me hurt. Okay. I accept it, all right? I accept it. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, my guy. I accept it, damn it. I accept it. Let's keep it going, baby. Oh, wait, that's off. My bad. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me move that one over. Here we go.
Hey, Pete. Kyle Malay here.
Kyle!
I think we'll get Snell for 6 years and $180 million. What do you think? Also, I like their Weaver signing because, hey, $2 million, you can't beat that. But anyways, hopefully we're on Snell watch for now, but I hope you have a good day and you're doing a great job and keep it going. Talk to you later. Go Yankees.
Patty Franks, what's up, brother? Hey, look, whatever the deal is, man, it is what it is, bro. Whatever the deal is, man, it's one, it's not all money. I get, there's things to discuss, there's things to talk about. I completely understand that. I get it. I get where we are. But Yankees need help. Look, with this rotation now, you guys already know what it is, man. You guys know the rotation right now. We know who's out there. We know what the deals are. We know all that stuff. We know that the Yankees got to re-sign Soto. We know that the payroll's getting up there. We know. But we also know we have to win. And look, Cole and Snell back-to-back, maybe a bounce back from Carlos Rodon. You could have the best 1-2-3 in baseball. You could have the best 1-2-3 punch in baseball by a long rate. Michelino, my guy. He said, Pete, about to land on the IL at this rate. Facts, fam. Facts. Facts all friggin' day. That's exactly what it is, man. All day. I'm going to be on there. Li, stop repeating your nonsense in here. You got me up to here, like my father used to tell me. You got me up to here. All right? Or my father used to say, I'm warning you. I used to piss him off because he was trying to say, I'm warning you. But, with the New York, the heavy New York Italian accent, he would say, I'm warning you. And I would go, Dad, it's nighttime. What morning? And then he'd come chase me. But that's always been who I am. What do you want me to do? Change? I don't like change. Let's keep it going, baby.
Hey, Pete.
Oh, we already got you on there. Let's get to the next one.
Hey, so I'm Jaden, for Jersey again. And I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, we have, if we get Snell, instead of getting a second starting pitcher or now, I mean, some of these teams, if Cleveland does say we'll hold Shane till the trade deadline, if Milwaukee says we'll hold Burns until July, why don't we just wait until July to get those players? I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'd rather wait till July to get Burns than, no, I mean, I'm not trying to trash Strowman, but get Strowman now. I'd rather wait till July to get Burns, but if they do trade him, and if it's Bieber, I mean, the only bad part is if Bieber does good, his value will go higher, but, I mean, just want you to talk about it. There you go. Have a nice day.
Yeah, Jaden, look, man, I'll tell you right now, you may not be too far off on that. You really may not be too far off on that. The Yankees could just go out there and go, look, we believe we got enough depth now. We added Weaver. You got, laugh all you want. We added Weaver. Nestor's coming back. We got Clark Schmidt already. We got Will Warren. We got Chase Hampton. We got Luis Heel. We're confident those guys can manage that number 5 spot. We're confident that they can do that. The Yankees could very well sit back and go, you know what? Let's wait until the deadline. Improved our offense. We feel good about the bullpen. Let's wait until the deadline. Because then, guess what you get to see? You get to see, has Spencer Jones improved? What is Oswald Peraza doing? What are all these other guys currently doing that we really like? But if you could make a trade, if you could get an Edward Cabrera, if you could get somebody that's a trade that's a little cheaper and get it done now, of course that's ideal. But there is the possibility. Because again, if you got an Edward Cabrera now and something happened, it ain't going to cripple you that you can't go trade for somebody else. An Edward Cabrera deal shouldn't be insane. I love the idea of Everson Pereira, Oswald Peraza, and like a Ron Marinaccio for Cabrera. I think that is a very fair deal for both sides. But again, if I think it doesn't matter because the Marlins got to like it and the Yankees got to want to do it. That's kind of how this shit works. Raven Poe, my guy, how you doing?
Thank you for being a friend.
Raven says, Pete, what about Lorenzen to the Yankees? When we start talking about Lorenzen to the Yankees, we're absolutely fucked. I'm just saying, we're absolutely screwed if that is the case. We're screwed if we start talking about Lorenzen. You don't want that happening, folks. I'm telling you right now, you do not want that happening. By the way, yes, thank you for Jira for letting us know that. NYYST is live at 8:30, guys. I'm taking you guys to 7 p.m. Are we okay with that? Is that fine? Can you guys hang out with me to 7 p.m.? I'd appreciate it because I'm going to be here. Make sure you guys subscribe to NYYU, guys. We are less than 300 subscribers away from 23,000. Thank you guys so much. Hit that like button if you have not. We appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Hey, yo, Pete, how you doing? How you doing?
How you
doing?
How you
This is
doing?
Angel de Santiago, República Dominicana.
Yo!
Pete, the best option we have is Trevor Bauer. I mean, Blake Snell will be around 35 million. Strowman, 25 million. Let's be honest. If the Yankees offer $2 million to Trevor Bauer, he will take it.
Mm-hmm.
We just need to talk to Gary Cole and Aaron Judge. If they say green light, that deal should be done. I mean, Trevor Bauer was one of the best pitchers in Japan this season. He pitched his fastball was around 95 miles per hour average, and he topped 99. It means he's in great shape. That is the player we need. That's the pitcher we need.
Look, I'll be honest with you, brother. I don't disagree.
Hoy se bebe!
Fam, I do not disagree with you. I'm just simply saying the Yankees ain't going to do it. You know what I mean? And this has been my take the entire time. No matter how you feel about the situation, nobody's wrong in that regard. Nobody is wrong in that regard that it sounds and it feels like the easy solution. Fact of the matter is they're not going to do it. They're not going to do it. They're not going to do it. There's a couple of cases still pending out there. I feel for Bauer a little bit because, you know, however you feel about the situation, he hasn't been charged of anything. And he's probably not even going to find a job this year. Whether you agree with that or not, I leave that up to you. But he's probably not going to find a job this year at all. Just saying. Confused Yankee fan is rather confused. Trade Soto for Cease. Wow. It's a hell of a way to improve the team. Trade Soto for Cease. Okay.
Hey, Pete, I think a lot of things are going to be cleared up on Yankees Hot Stove tonight.
9. Yep.
I think it's on in a half hour. I think we're going to get
6:30.
Jack Curry, President Curry, as I like to say, the real intentions for the Yankees.
Oh, cool. Is Yankee Hot Stove at 6:30? Guys, let me know if Yankee Hot Stove is at 6:30. Let me know, and you guys give me 2 seconds. I drank that coffee quick. I got to take a leak. I'll be right back. Stay right there, guys. Don't move. Wow. All right. Lord have mercy. Woo. All right, I feel better now. There we go. Now I'm ready to rock and roll. Okay. Is it 6:30, guys? Did we find out? Everybody knows? Hot stove is at 6:30. Perfect. That means we can put it on right here. I can have it on, have it ready to rock and roll. I love it. I love it. Let's go, baby.
Pete, Jimmy Hacksaw, Luke fucking Weaver. I gotta go, man.
Hey, man, don't be sleeping on little Luke the Dream Weaver. Don't be sleeping on him. Don't be sleeping on him, fam. I'm telling you right now, don't you sleep on the Dream Weaver. Don't sleep on him. All right? Get it going. Guys, hold on a second. What am I, a sick fuck? You think I grab my balls, I don't wash my hands after? The frig is wrong with you guys? Got a bathroom right next to me right over here. You kidding me? I wash my hands. Who you think you talking to? Who you think you're talking to? My guy didn't wash his hands. Your mother didn't wash her hands. How you like that? Let's keep it going, baby. Smacky the likey, hitty the subby, and drop your voicemail, baby.
Hey, what do you think about, instead of signing Josh Hader, promoting Jonathan Loaisiga or Ian Hamilton as our closer? I think those two guys have the stuff to be a closer. Because Clay Holmes is not it. You know what I mean? The guy, I don't know. Guy's kind of trash. So
don't disagree.
Maybe Jonathan Loaisiga or Ian Hamilton could fight for that closer role.
You got to be careful about that. Look, Jonathan Loaisiga hasn't done doo-doo. He has not done doo-doo in a long time. What has John Loaisiga done? He got the stuff. He can't stay healthy. He got the stuff. He cannot stay healthy. What are you going to do? He can't stay healthy. The Yankees have guys that could fill in that role. There's no denying it. Fact of the matter is, they got to actually be on the field. That's why I like the idea of a Jordan Hicks signing, because Jordan Hicks can do it. Jordan Hicks can come out there and do their thing. The fact of the matter is, right now, you can't depend on those guys. You just can't. If, in my opinion, I agree with you. I'm not a fan at all. I'm not a fan of Clay Holmes being a closer on the New York Yankees. Now, not one bit. I'm not a fan of it. I don't think it makes sense. But at the end of the day, you gotta see what you have. Can a guy like Luis Heel take that role over? Potentially. He got the stuff for it. You know, Dane has talked about Neely, another kid down there. There's a lot of guys down there that can actually make something work. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. We will indeedy see what happens. But let's keep it going, folks. You guys are loading us up today with voicemails. I just want to say, guys, we got almost 700 people in here. We're still waiting for the record-breaking Soto arbitration number. We know that's coming pretty soon. We found out today the Yankees have interest in Jordan Hicks, but we knew that. We also found out today via John Heyman the Yankees have made an offer to Blake Snell. We don't know if that's just an initial startup offer to get conversations going. We don't know what it is. He said they're still far apart on money. I understand that. That makes sense. But at least they're having a conversation. And then we know that apparently, according to Heyman, Bieber or Burns probably will not be traded. And the White Sox want Spencer Jones unless there is no deal. Kind of what we all put together already. And kind of figured that was the case at the very beginning. But let's keep it going.
Hey, what's going on, Pete? Hey, just call us there. Love the show. Love you guys. Have a great day, buddy. God
Eric,
bless.
thank you so much, Eric. My friggin' guy.
Hey, Pete. Big fan of your channel.
Okay.
Just have a question. In the event that the Blake Snell deal doesn't go through, he doesn't accept the Yankees offer, what do you think of, if they could possibly do a Shane Bieber trade and also maybe, get somebody that'll eat some innings? I don't know if maybe Mike Clevenger, and the reason why I'm mentioning these two people were because they were Matt Blake disciples. Maybe they can get something out of Clevenger to eat some innings and possibly maybe do something during the trade deadline and maybe get another pitcher, that'll probably either replace, someone there that has gotten injured or just to be a replacement as something better in our starting rotation. What are you thinking? Thanks again. Happy New Year.
Appreciate you, brother. Thank you for the voicemail. Yeah, look, of course there's the routes to go. You want to get Snell. I mean, I think that just makes all the sense in the world. You want to be able to get Blake Snell. You want to throw him in that rotation. Again, before we even talk any more about these guys, there's really nobody out there that doesn't have cons added to them. There's pros and there's cons with really everybody that is remaining. But if you're the New York Yankees, again, you went out there, you got Juan Soto, right? You want to be able to give yourself the best chance of winning. Blake Snell has his concerns, no question about it. But Blake Snell is also elite when he's on that mound. Yeah, there's scary numbers at Yankee Stadium. Yeah, there's this. Yeah, there's that. But you really got a gun for him, man. You got to hope that Carlos Rodon, has that chip on his shoulder and says, man, look, I went out there injured last year. I took the ball every fifth day to show that I can do it. I don't want to be on the IL. I feel I can contribute something. And he went out there and tried and did what he could. You got to hope that you see a different guy, that he's healthier, that he's in better condition. We heard Blake talk about that. We got to hope so. Pete, do you think the Yankees are getting Snell and Strowman? I have a hard time thinking it's both of them, to be honest with you. I think if the Yankees really wanted a guy like Strowman, I almost feel like they'd have him already. And I know that might sound crazy, but I just feel like if the Yankees thought Strowman was the get, they'd probably have him already. He's not going to command a multiple, 4, 5, 6, 7 years. You'd probably get him on a 3-year deal. So I just feel like they would have had him already. That's all I'm saying.
Pete, what up? It's Connor.
What's going on, my guy?
Take the Snell offers just to get the talks going.
Mm-hmm.
They'll make a deal. 6 years, $192 million. You heard it here first. And LI, no, we don't need Patrick Sandoval.
Connor, I appreciate you, man. 6 years, man. Hey, I guess we'll wait and see what happens. The good news is we got you guys covered today. Like I said, NYYST is going to be live at 8:30. I'm going to have you guys covered maybe until a little after 7. We'll see what happens. But I'm here with you guys, man. You guys are throwing a bunch of voicemails out here. I appreciate it. Yes, Bieber has signed. Bieber has signed with the Guardians. They've avoided arbitration. They're good to go. They agreed, I believe, like $13 million, something along those lines. The Yankees are still waiting to get the agreement with Soto done. I believe they got more than that, too. So far today, the only one they got, I believe, is Gonzalez. New relief pitcher, lefty, $800,000.
Hey, Pete, Conway here one more time. Do you think what's holding up the Soto arbitration talks, maybe they're trying to extend him? Maybe not, but hey, you never know. But yeah, tell me what you think. I doubt that's what they're doing, but hey, you never know, like I said. But yeah, have a good night and go Yankees.
It would be wild if they were to extend him somehow, like, starting in 2025, but for 2024, he takes less money. That would be crazy. I doubt that would happen, but imagine they do something like that where maybe he takes like 10 mil this year or 12 or 14 million, then they sign him to an extension for next year, for the next 12 years, 13, 14 years or whatever. Not going to happen, of course. Very doubtful. But that would be, I'll be pretty wild. You never know. One never knows, does one. Pop off Diaz. What's up, brother? How you doing? Smack you the like. Hitty the subby.
Hey, Pete. It's Danny here from Puerto Rico. Hey, man,
what up,
I just
fam?
wanted to say, I just found out about your show probably like a month ago. I haven't stopped watching since. Your team, it's a great thing you got going on. So I just wanted to put this scenario and see what you think. So in order to save our prospects, especially Spencer Jones and James Hampton, I was thinking if we sign Blake Snell, Marcus Strowman, and trade for Shane Bieber, you're looking at a rotation of whichever order, Garrett Cole, Rodon, Blake Snell, Bieber, and then Strowman. So let's say Strowman has a season where, like last year, where the first half, right? If you can get anywhere near close to that as your fifth starter, that's great. That's playing with house money right there. And you can put Clark Smith in the bullpen and have him as a Johnny Brito role, 3 innings. That would work out a lot. And then, I don't know about Jordan Hicks, but if we can get him, maybe. But right now, as it looks, for that rotation, it'd be better than what we have right now. Because Clark Smith as your third starter, yeah, that's not really looking too good. But see what you think. Appreciate it.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you calling in. Who the hell wouldn't want the Yankees to add 3 starters if possible? You know what I'm saying? I mean, who wouldn't want that? Who wouldn't want the Yankees to go out there and add multiple starting pitchers? I mean, I think everybody would be cool with that. But again, that's not going to be reality. If you get 2 good starting pitchers, that is more than enough. The Yankees do have pitching depth. That is one thing they are going to have to start this year, even if they got 1 starting pitcher. I'm advocating for 2. I've been advocating for 2 starting pitchers for a long time. But they do indeed have depth now. Again, Luis Gil is back to being healthy. You see him throwing all the time now. He's firing the ball, with no limitations. Will Warren, people are very, very high on. Chase Hampton is the Yankees' top pitching prospect. He's in Double-A. He'll be up there, has a good chance to make a debut this year. Luke Weaver was brought back. The guy Poteet. It's not sexy, but these guys are not 2-3 starters. They're going to be the number 5 rotation potentially, if that's the case. Who's going to kind of rotate in that number 5 role? They got options. They do. And look, out of all the guys remaining, they're all going to cost. They're all going to cost, whether it's prospect capital or money. They're all going to cost. Kind of got to pick what you feel is best. And the majority of people who will look at it would go, hey, we didn't even talk about Jordan Montgomery. The assumption is he's just going to go back to the Rangers, but you never know. The Yankees could very well sit there and you could look at it and go, well, Marcus Strowman may get $23 million. What if Blake Snell would take $33 a year? You won't give Blake Snell $10 million more? I mean, if both of those guys are healthy, Blake Snell's the better pitcher. And right now they've both had their injury concerns. But you may want to go with the best possible starter that's available. Just saying, you may want to go with the best guy available.
Hey, Pete, just ahead, what do you feel like the Yankees need to have, a top team that competes with, like, the Dodgers and the Braves and other teams like that?
This guy will be a start. Blake Snell will be a start, to be honest. He would be a start. Another starter would be a start. Maybe get a late inning relief pitcher. That'll be a start. All that stuff will be a start.
You're simply the best.
Carlos, my brother, welcome to the U. But it'll be a start. That's the way you get it done. That's the way you get it done. And guys, I am going to have Hot Stove on here, so don't worry about it. I got you guys covered. Matter of fact, while I talk here and get the next voicemails pulled up, let me get it pulled up here on my end. So I have it available for us. And I'll even play it when Curry comes on and talks. So stick around with me, guys. We ain't going nowhere. Let me see if I got to do what I got to do this again. I already did this. Come on. What you doing? I don't. See if this thing's working for me. Okay. Maybe not. Usually it works. All right. Well, let's go on into the next voicemail. We'll keep it going.
Hey, Pete. My name's Kevin. I'm out in Jersey.
What's up, brother?
The show. Just want to say, great show. Keep it going. question I had for you is, I'm really excited to see that we actually have an offer in for Blake Snell. Hopefully he accepts it. If, however, it ends up like a Yamamoto situation and we don't get him, where would you pivot to? Because I don't understand the whole Marcus Strowman thing. And I understand not wanting to bring in Trevor Bauer, even though I feel like he might be the best pitcher that's on the market outside of Snell, based off of stuff, his ability to pitch and everything. But I understand all the baggage that comes with that. If I was personally Brian Cashman, I would sign him and Strowman, save the money on Snell, and throw all the money at Soto for an extension, because I don't think either Strowman or Bauer would cost that much money, and you get all the depth and the production that you would have gotten out of Snell. Just a thought I wanted to throw out there, and give me your thoughts on it. All right, man. Thank you. All right, bye.
Appreciate that, my guy, and thank you for enjoying the work that we do here at NYYU. I always love hearing that from you guys. But it's a tough call, man, because there is a possibility of, there's no lock that the Yankees get Snell. Even if they've started contract negotiations and all that, there's no lock that they get him. The Bauer stuff, again, no matter what I think, no matter if I think it will be a good option, throw it out the window. It ain't happening. It ain't gonna happen. So you could put that one aside. You could put it on the bench, put it back on the shelf. It ain't gonna happen. When it goes to what I would do after that, at that point, then if you get that desperate, you got to really start looking at trades. You got to seriously start considering some things, guys, because at the end of the day, I'm sorry, prospects are suspects. You never know. You never know. And I love the prospects as much as the next person. I believe in some of these kids. I think the Yankees have done a much better job here as of late. The new crop they got coming up is truly good. We're seeing it already. We're seeing it with Austin Wells. We're seeing it with Volpe. Volpe's hopefully gets better. We're seeing it with Jason Dominguez. You know, we've seen this. A lot of good young pitchers coming up. They have found a way to get better in that regard, but you got to look to win. You just added Soto. You can't sit back and go, I can't make this deal because of this player. Now, yeah, would I negotiate? Of course. I would definitely negotiate. But you got to look towards a Luzardo. You got to look towards a Dylan Cease, even knowing what it's going to cost. This is when I bring up creativity. You can go to the White Sox and go, hey, look, man, we want Dylan Cease. We can't give him up. But what we're willing to do is we'll give up one of our top pitching prospects. Hell, we'll add in even more. But on top of that, maybe we'll take a contract from you. Give us Moncada. Give us Yoan Moncada's money. We'll take his money on top of that, if that entices a deal to get done easier. You got to become creative. Teams are going to know you're desperate, but you got to come to the table. That's just the way it works. You got to come to the table. Let's keep the voicemails going, guys. You guys are still loading them up. I absolutely love it.
Hey, Pete, it's Eli. For the amount of people that I've heard say, oh, bring back Wandy, bring back Middleton. No. I don't want no mid-relievers that are they're okay. I want back-end relief pitchers. The guys, who can pitch in the 8th, the 9th, the 7th, those innings. We have Clay Holmes and Luis Hill. That's about it.
Luis Hill hasn't
you get
done
AJ
it!
Puck and Josh Hader. And I don't want to hear about Yankee fans saying, oh, he quit on his team. The Undertaker put a tombstone on that season, and Teddy Long didn't even put him in a one-on-one match. You didn't even need Teddy Long to put him in a one-on-one match. The hell? The Padres season was dead before Hader even got to the mound. So that's why Hader said, nah, I don't feel like going in. No, your season's dead. I'm not blowing up my arm. All right, later.
Okay, it's over. Thank God. You want to get a late inning relief pitcher, but then you say the Yankees have Luis Hill, who has never pitched out of the bullpen for the New York Yankees. He's never pitched out of the bullpen in general. that's the route to go. Guys, Hot Stove is getting ready to come up, and like I told you guys, we are going to get some of that in there for you in case we hear, of course, Jack Curry talk about Snell. We'll get that for you. We'll see what they're looking to do. I'm sure they're going to talk about Strowman and all that stuff, but we'll keep it rolling, guys. I'm waiting for that to come on. I do have it pulled up here, but let's see if we can get this voicemail. It's about a minute and 30 seconds. Let's get it played.
What's going on, peace? Your boy Jersey Flo.
Yo.
I want to talk about something that I don't know if anybody's been bringing it up because I don't see nobody really talking about it. But what's going on with the Yankees medical staff? I feel like all of them should just get replaced, bring in some fresh people because everybody that the Yankees bring in and put on those pinstripes, it's for some reason everybody just goes down with injury bug or just magically just something happens that when they were in other teams they didn't have and then they want to come back with an injury. I'm like, it's crazy. So with that being said, like with the rumors talking about Strowman and Blake Snell, and then with the injury bug that they had in the past, it's almost guaranteed that as soon as if they come to the Bronx, that at some point during the season they're gonna land on the IL. I don't know what's your take on this, but I've been thinking about this for the past few years, and it's like it's never been addressed about the medical staff, and I feel like somebody really needs to step up and check what's really going on there. Because I feel like this is the only team that has been plagued with some serious key players going down with crazy injuries.
Yeah.
Thank you, bro. And respect to what you're doing. I'm loving the show. I'm loving everything you guys are doing. You guys are going to blow up even more big in 2024. Big hopes, big dreams. Let's keep it pushing. NYY.
Appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. Yeah, the medical staff has been an absolute train wreck, right? We know that. 100%. It's been an absolute mess. We do got Hot Stove on now. By the way, guys, Li did not curse. He wasn't saying anything bad. I just got sick and tired of hearing it. So instead of pausing it, I just did the little effect there. Yes, Hot Stove is on. Let's see what we got.
At a different pace these times, but we are starting to hear some stronger attachments between the Yankees and some potential starting pitchers.
Right, some buzz around a couple of names of pitchers who are free agents, and when Brian Cashman, the general manager, talked about the Yankees offseason, he talked about the desire and the need to add pitching, and that's what the Yankees are pursuing right now. The most buzz recently has been around Marcus Strowman, a free agent who pitched for the Chicago Cubs last season. He opted out of a $21 million contract. A very solid pitcher who ended last season ineffectively because he dealt with an injury. There was a lot to unpack with Strowman. Terrific pitcher, but because of some of the things he has said and done in the past, that connection with the Yankees is interesting. And then, of course, Blake Snell, the reigning Cy Young Award winner in the National League. He's also a free agent. John Heyman of the New York Post reporting that the Yankees have made an initial offer to him. It sounds as if that is at the earliest of stages, so we'll see where both of those go.
Yeah, you get a feeling that the Yankees took care offensively of what they needed to do this winter, and now they got to go shore up this rotation. And the names that Jack just mentioned, yes, those two guys would definitely help the Yankees out on the field. Marcus Strowman has always been a good sinker-slider combination guy who pitches to contact and will eat up innings for you. That's the positive side of Marcus Strowman. There are going to be some antics with him. We know about that. He's a very vocal guy. There's always been a feeling that when players like that come to the Yankees, they fall into line. Maybe that would be the case with Strowman. You cannot argue with his stuff, though. He's going to eat up innings. He will help out that rotation, and there seems to be this overwhelming feeling around this organization. Last year did not go well. We got to find a team or put a product out there that's going to complement Garrett Cole and Aaron Judge. These are the two guys in the prime of their career. You got to supplement the players around them to try to get to a championship level.
Well, let's do a little deeper dive now on Strowman to see what he could bring.
All right, so we already know about Marcus Strowman, guys. Again, they're saying 2.96 ERA and 19 starts through the All-Star break. Then he fell off in the second half. 10.03, fractured his right rib cage and was out from July 31st to September 15th. And then 4 games in September, a 5.63 ERA. I just have a very, very tough time giving Strowman $20+ million a year, folks. And again, if you don't think Strowman is going to cost $20+ million. I'm sorry to tell you guys, he probably is. I mean, look, what's his face got $19 million. Lucas Giolito got $19 million. Marcus Strowman is also a ground ball machine. There are things to like about Marcus Strowman. No denying that. There are certainly things you look at and things you say, I understand why. It's all there. But in reality, there's also a lot of concern around that. To me, and they're putting that on screen right now, 58.4% ground ball percentage last year, second in Major League Baseball. That's very solid. That is very, very solid. And, for a guy with not great velocity, a guy with, based on stuff, is almost league average. He gets the ball on the ground. He does. And almost better than anybody in baseball. And that's always a good thing. It could be quick innings, and it could be innings, which is what the New York Yankees need. But, of course, the last 2 years, only about 130-something innings. For me, though, I got to go for the top dog. And, to me, that top dog is Blake Snell. But as Jack Curry did say, there's an offer out there that they believe that is just the start of potential conversations. And we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Give me a second, guys. Let's see what they're on to now. I think they're still talking about Marcus Strowman.
Locked in on top of his game. He's still going to pound the strike zone. He's still going to pitch the contact. Defense behind him in the infield is going to be important, but he's going to give innings. If you're talking about this Yankee team right now,
I disagree with that. You do not know
Juan
that.
Soto,
I disagree with
coming
that.
from Boston. There are question marks with those guys, maybe off the field. Verdugo had some issues in Boston, showing up late. Alex Cora had to bench him. So you're bringing in some personalities that you're trusting are going to fall into line when they walk into that clubhouse. Marcus Strowman, to me, would be along the same lines. You cannot question his stuff. You cannot question the way he competes. The only thing you can question is some of the antics off on the mound and some of the comments that he makes. If you're an organization that believes he's going to come into your clubhouse and Aaron Judge, your captain, is going to be able to say, hey, this is the way we do things around here. I played with a lot of players my time, the 3 years with the Yankees, who came in with very questionable personalities. When they walked in that clubhouse, Derek Jeter and Joe Torre got them online. I'm sure there's going to be the same type of conversations. Will this guy fall into what
You'd hope. You would hope with this team there would be those type of conversations. But again, I'll just say it right now. Sitting there and saying he's going to give you innings, I'm sorry. That's not true. It's 2 years. The last time he went 170 innings was 2021. So, again, there's cons with all these guys. He's also coming off a broken hip. They said there's hip issues potentially. I'm not trying to put cold water on Marcus Strowman. I don't think it would be the worst idea in the planet. But at the end of the day, these guys, John Flaherty is over here talking about like, this guy's going to give you innings. I'm like, is he? 2 years in a row, 130 innings ain't much different than Snell. Snell gave 180, then he gave 120-something the last 2 years before that. So I'm just like, I don't know how they can simply just say that. That's a little off to me.
Snell and Montgomery looming out there and no substantial offers that have pleased them yet. You look at that next free agent list, and Strowman would be a guy you'd have interest in.
So we've used the term big personality. We've used the term antics. Let's talk about how that would fit in the Yankees universe. And this is some of the antics, if you will, Flash, that he's done, that there's a lot of emotion. And it's not that I'm just going to kind of direct it to myself, maybe out on the mound, into center field. It's at the opposing players.
Yeah, this is the part that rubs you the wrong way if you're an opposing player, right? I mean, that's clearly a reference to Juan Soto and the way he shuffles in the box. That's one of the things that as an opposing player, you'd say, I don't really like that a whole lot. The energy level and the way he's demonstrative out on the mound mound, that tells me that this guy can pitch on the biggest stage, and he has that confidence and that personality. And if you do it with your own self and the excitement of maybe getting a big strikeout or a big out, an opposing player or an organization would say that's totally fine and acceptable. When you start directing it as opposing players and maybe making some comments off the field, then it maybe crosses that line. But again, we're going to talk about this guy. You cannot talk about the stuff and say he will not help this rotation. He definitely will.
Well, could Blake Snell be who could help the rotation? Jack, we've talked about him.
All right, now they're getting into Blake Snell. Let's take a listen.
Cy Young Award winner, but a guy who has at times been less than durable in terms of being injured, and he's not a guy that goes deep into games. What kind of value would he bring to the Yankees?
I would call Snell a conundrum, Bob, because of what you just said. You've got those 2 Cy Young seasons in his career, and they bracket 4 seasons where he never pitched more than 140 innings, and he was not a Cy Young Award pitcher, Cy Young Award caliber pitcher.
Marcus Stroman has not pitched more than 140 innings the last 2 seasons. I'll just put that out there.
We watched Garrett Cole win a Cy Young Award for the Yankees last season in the other league, and one of his greatest attributes is his ability to pitch deep into games. So though Heyman of the Post is reporting that the Yankees have made an offer, I'm curious to see where that's going to go, because some of the speculation has Snell commanding as much as 7 years and $200 million. I'm not sure that the Yankees would be comfortable swimming in those waters.
You know, Jack, I was going to ask you, would the Yankees maybe be exploring a shorter-term deal, maybe a deal for 3 years where Snell can opt out or there's opt-outs in it? Because we're going to talk all offseason and into spring training about Aaron Judge and Garrett Cole and maximizing their window. This guy, if he comes in on a short-term deal with some opt-outs, you could maximize that window.
Would the Yankees explore that? Absolutely. Would Snell's agent allow him, when he's sitting here at free agency, to maybe turn down an extra $100 million? That, do we know what's out there? We don't know. But right, a 3-year, $90 million deal, I think there'd be a lot of teams that would sign up for that for Blake Snell, but I think he's shooting higher.
Yeah, he's shooting higher, but we haven't heard a whole lot about teams making offers. That's why I'm bringing that up.
So the other side of that, and the Yankees have always...
Yeah, so I'll just give my thoughts on this. It seems like as of right now, what you're hearing them talk about, they're really hyping up Marcus Stroman very, very much. And they're kind of downplaying Blake Snell. And they're also, this is the type of stuff that worries me, because they're bullshitting. They're bullshitting is what they're doing. You cannot sit there and say that Marcus Stroman is going to give you innings. Blake Snell had a couple of years in a row of 120-something innings. Marcus Stroman is coming off of 2 years under 135 innings. So again, they're not sticking to a fact here. It sounds like they're doing what the YPM does, which is the Yankees propaganda machine. They're being the Yankees propaganda machine right now is what it sounds like. They're very much downplaying Snell, and they're overhyping and hyping Marcus Stroman, which I think is one of the worst case scenarios for the Yankees, to be quite honest with you. Not saying that Stroman will be that bad. When it comes to those 2 guys, that's a bad scenario. Got a super chat in there, baby.
You're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. You're the best.
Michelino says the Yankees are working at a Snell's pace. Okay, nice. I appreciate that. I like that. A little Snell's pace, okay? A little Snell's pace. And look, I've said this before again. I'd have no problem. I'd have no problem at all with the New York Yankees bringing Strowman in, but I got an issue with him being the only guy. If your rotation to begin the year, let's just go with this, that it is Cole, Rodon, Strowman, Clark Schmidt, and Nestor Cortez. That ain't the sexiest thing in the planet for me. That ain't the sexiest thing in the planet for me, man. So what did we learn here? We learned that the Yankees have a lot of interest. It seems like Jack Curry. If Jack Curry is sitting there telling you that there is legit interest, believe him. There probably is legitimate interest there. Let's keep it going.
What up, Pete? This is Slim Lewis. How you doing? Yankees need to get Blake Snell, and the Yankees need to not trade Glaber. There are too many could be's, maybes could happen. Maybe we could do this. Maybe we could do that. Maybe this guy will be better. That guy last season was one of the worst hitting Yankee teams in, I can't even remember.
Yeah.
Later, dude.
Appreciate you, my guy. Oh, I know. I called just about every single game from start to finish. So I know how bad that offense was, brother. It was terrible. And look, you got to give credit what credit's due. Tip your cap to Cashman and Co. And Steinbrenner, they got Soto. They got Verdugo. They got Trent Grisham. They've upgraded their offense. No denying that. You'd also expect that the younger kids will take a step forward. We expect all that. Fact of the matter is, man, they got to get pitching. They got to get pitching, man. And look, a lot of the Yankees, the YPM, the Yankees propaganda machine is also utilized to send messages. They could be hyping up Strowman hard because they're not getting the feedback they want, maybe on a Snell. So there's a lot of different things they do. But to sit there and hear these guys say that Marcus Strowman is going to give you innings, I'm sorry, I got a problem with that. He hasn't done it since 2021. You could say whatever you want about Snell. Snell did it last year. You can say whatever you want about him. He did it last year. Marcus Strowman hasn't done it since 21. That's the reality of it. That's the reality of it. Jeff! My guy Jeff says, sign the mofo. Then get me Bauer and Bieber, not Justin. Thank you. Then let's go chew up the AL and kick Ohtani and Yamafucko's ass. All right? No doubt about it, my guy. Look, again, I've said what I've said about Bauer. Poor guy's probably not going to get signed by anybody, whether you like him or not. He hasn't been charged with anything. Yankees going after him? Probably got a better chance of hitting the lotto, fam. Just being honest. Let's keep the voicemails going. Let's see what else we got in here.
Hey, Pete, I just want to say I wouldn't mind. I would love getting Blake Snell or Jesus Luzardo.
Mm-hmm.
I just wouldn't give up Spencer Jones and all these top prospects because I think that they are really the future of the Yankees. And, Blake Snell's got some years, and Jesus Luzardo, not up there quite yet with the age, but I just think that Spencer Jones could become the next Aaron Judge. I know that his strikeout rate has gone up, but Double-A, I'm pretty sure it went down, so that's a good sign.
It did.
But yeah, I think that we should not deal out all these prospects for just one guy. So that's all I'm going to say. Thank you.
Appreciate you, man. And yeah, there's the comparisons with Aaron Judge, it ends at his height. That's the one thing about Spencer Jones. If you guys have not seen me and Dane's video on Spencer Jones, we just recently did, all that hype about Spencer Jones being compared to Aaron Judge, guys, it's only in height. Other than that, they're so different. Spencer Jones, a legitimate center fielder, great speed, very good athlete, extremely fast. Yeah, his strikeout rate was high in A-ball. It did lower in Double-A. He also changed up his stance a little bit where now he got both eyes on the ball, and he says he could recognize spin a little better is what he's recognizing what he got right now. So nothing wrong there. And again, if the Yankees really believe in the kid, hold him. Hold on to him. Don't make the deal, and hopefully we see him up at some point.
Hey, Pete. It's DJ Stalino. I just got to call in because I just heard Li call, and I just wanted to say, not only but for you, but for everybody in the chat, Li, shut the fuck up. Oh my God, you're annoying. Oh my God, you make Crackle Nuts feel like he's a jolly old Saint Nick. Like, oh my God, Li, please. Thank goodness you're not coming to the event, man. We need everybody to show up to the event on 420, but Li. At this point, like, I can't, man. I can't. Somebody give me a revolver.
Oh, can't do that. Can't say that, DJ Steele's gonna get me off here, man. No. Can't do that, my guy. But anyway, I didn't know that was DJ Steele's at first. My goodness. Take it easy there, my guy. Take it easy. Lord have mercy. Hey, take it easy now, my guy. Let's keep it going.
Hey, Pete Macho King. Just want to say that Elias a jabron. Oh, yeah. Macho.
I like it. There's my Macho King, damn it. We got a super chat. My guy Ruben says maybe the hot stove is trying to say that Strowman can give you more innings on per start basis, which in that sense it would be true, but I agree, Pete. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. You can't sit there and go to guys gonna give you innings. He hasn't. It's a bad take by the YPM, the Yankees propaganda machine. It's a bad take. You cannot sit there and say, well, you know, Marcus Stroman's going to give you innings. Marcus Stroman hasn't thrown more than 135 innings in 2 seasons. In 2 seasons. He's also in his 30s now, and he's 5'7". Let's be honest, he's probably going to break down at some point. Short-term deal, no problem. But to sit there and say the guy's going to give you innings, it's a horrible take. He hasn't done it. He hasn't done it. You want to talk about Snell all you want. Snell's been injured. Snell's been this. Snell's been that. Snell has thrown 180 innings this past year. He's coming off it. Career, walk season or not, I get it. But he's done it. He's done it. Listen to what they did. Listen to what they said. Listen to what they said. Marcus Stroman's going to give you innings. I'll give you innings. Then they go to Blake Snell and goes, but he's only done it 2 times in his career. The last time Marcus Stroman has gave you more than 170 innings was 2021. Blake Snell did it just last year. It's the YPM. It's the Yankees propaganda machine. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. Sorry.
Hey, Pete. My name's Brad Williams. I'm a 60-year Yankee fan. And the deal with Strowman, I would leave that alone. I would take Bauer over Strowman any day of the week. I know they both got baggage, but my dream would be to get Snell, sign, trade for Luzardo, and then sign Bauer. Yeah, I would like to see that. All right, bud. Nice show. I'm a subscriber now. Take care, man. Bye-bye.
We appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much, and thank you for the voicemail. Again, guys, I'm just going to repeat what I say about Bauer, man. It's not going to happen. I get it. I do. I understand. I don't want to come across as all Pete's this Bauer hate. No, I made a video about Bauer. I said I think he should get a shot. I made a whole video about him. There was a very good reaction to the video. I put it out there. I put my honest opinion, honest thoughts after hearing his interview on WFAN. And I put my thoughts out there. Guys, we're also 4 subscribers away from 22,720. Let's keep it going, guys. We're closing in on 23,000. Thank you so much. Got a few more voicemails to go through. Let's get it.
Yo, what's up, Pete? This is Nelson from the Bronx. You heard?
Yo.
Nah, Pete, I hear that we have an offer out there for Snell. Can you give me more information on that? Because I just got out of work and everything, so I don't know shit. But if we do get him, then I could see, we could get, Strowman. I'm a person, my first goal is like, we need 2 pitchers, and I really do hardly believe that we should put Schmidt in the bullpen. No offense to Schmidt, but he's just not a starter for Yankee Stadium. He had a good ERA in a way last year. He did okay. He pitched 32 games for us. But you cannot say he was the second best pitcher on the Yankees with an ERA around 4, I think. I don't know. But he's better off in the bullpen because a year ago, he was good out of the bullpen. So if we do get Snell, if we do get Strowman, they will be good. But can you give me more information on that, please? Appreciate it. I like the show, man. Take care, my brother.
Appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. Just to fill you in on what the deal was, or I don't know what the deal was. I don't think there's been an offer out there. No, there is an offer. Excuse me. I don't know what I'm saying here. There's been an offer out there for Blake Snell. The Yankees have offered him. There has not been word on what the offer is. According to John Heyman, it is a start talks, to start conversations. So it likely came in very low. We know that. Rara, thank you so much for the super chat, brother. We appreciate it. It likely came in very, very low. But at the end of the day, it's initial conversation. Now you got to see where it goes. The one thing I think you have to keep in mind here, what's the market? It's the one thing people aren't talking about. That's the one thing people aren't talking about. What is the market for Blake Snell? Who's out there, really? We know the Giants probably would throw a bit of bank at him. We know that. Does he want to go to the Giants? Does Blake Snell want to win? Does Blake Snell just want to say, fuck it, I'll go to the Giants. They're giving me the money. Let's go do it. It's the West Coast. I enjoy the West Coast. No problem. I'll go there and pitch. The hell with it. Or does he really want to say, hey, you know what? I want to try to get a championship. The Yankees, like him or not, they're going to have a high payroll. It's never going to drop that low. What's his market? Is there a chance the Yankees can do a high AAV 4-year deal with a couple of opt-outs? I think there is. I think that does exist. You know, Jack Curry and John Flaherty kind of played it down like that's impossible. I don't believe that. What's the market? He's the reigning Cy Young winner. What is the market? It wouldn't shock me if he decided to take a shorter deal with an opt-out, maybe even after one. But what's the market? Raiden says, I think the Yankees might be the market. They could be. You don't know. You do not know. It's the same thing with Bellinger. People think he could fall to the Yankees potentially because there's no market. What is his market? The Cubs and who else? Just saying, you never know. So for people just shitting on this, acting like there's no way in hell, I don't know about that.
Hey, yo. What's
Hey,
up,
yo.
Pete? This is Robert from Cali. Need to hear a little bit of NWO Wolfpack.
Wolfpack.
So on a serious tip, all that Papelbon stuff that we've been listening to, that guy's a freaking loser. He's the one that talked like you. I heard you saying about him and Harper, and he's got into a couple of things with a couple of teammates, but he knows it all. Yeah. Pete, Snell, 4 years, 160. Trade for Edward Cabrera if we don't have to give up Spencer Jones. And then sign Jordan Hicks. And I know I heard a caller say something about maybe also re-signing Middleton or Peralta.
Mm-hmm.
That stirs up the pin. And then we have Efros coming back this year. So be looking good there. And it's like everybody's saying, and you're saying, Pete, we didn't trade for Juan Soto to let him go. But we have to show him that we mean business and we want to win if they want him to stay here. So the trash man and Mr. Aaron, let go of my nuts, Boone needs to get on the ball and do what they got to do. But anyways, Pete, love your show, and God bless to you and the family, bro. Peace.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate your voicemail. A lot of valid points right there, man. A lot of valid points. No question about it. The bullpen is still an option. We also heard Jack Curry say that the New York Yankees are indeed having internal discussions about Jordan Hicks. I like Jordan Hicks a lot, man. He's a guy that went over to Pete Walker, who is the pitching coach for the Toronto Blue Jays, and looked much different. Started throwing more strikes, and he looked phenomenal. Gary Fake, what's up, brother? He looked phenomenal. He looked really, really good. So for a guy that throws 103, they kind of said, hey, man, dial it down a bit. You got great stuff. If you throw some more strikes, you'll be even better. And he did get much better with the Blue Jays. We got a couple of more voicemails. Let's keep them going. I think we have one more to go. Let's see.
Hey, Pete. My question is, when are you guys coming down to Florida? And is there like a meet and greet and some stuff like that? And also the second thing is, if we can't pick up a starting pitcher that is an ace caliber, who would you touch that is not Strowman? All right, bye.
Man, it's got to be via trade, man. The free agents that are remaining, it's almost like there's no point of even signing those guys. To be real with you, man, it really isn't a point of signing those guys, man. I don't know. I really don't know. Again, like I said before, I think then you got to kind of, put your feelings aside. I think you got to put your feelings aside in that way and go ahead and go after somebody on the trade market and maybe give away some of those players that you may have really liked. And try to make something that works. The Yankees cannot enter this year without making pitching moves. You can't do that. You know what I mean? The Yankees have no chance of doing that. They got to get better, guys. They got to add starting pitching. It's good that they've had a conversation. It's good that they've had a conversation with Snell. They put an offer on the table. They're showing that, hey, look, we might be far apart on money, but we're willing to talk. Understand that we're here, we're in this game. Let's have that conversation. That's good. That's all good news. It's all good news. Fact of the matter is, guys, at the end of the day here, they need to get something done. Strowman alone ain't it. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. Strowman and a starting pitcher, that's not bad. Strowman alone is not it. It's not it. Sorry, it's not it. Got to do a lot more than that. Got to do a lot more than that. No question about it. But guys, just a couple of quick updates. NYYST will be live at 8:30. We are still waiting on a Juan Soto, largest arbitration deal of all time. It is going to be over $30 million. We know that is on the way. We know that is coming. Hector, what's good, brother? We know that's on the way. We know that's coming. We know the New York Yankees got some moves to make. It's going to be hopefully a very busy couple of hours tonight. And of course, maybe the rest of this week, maybe Friday is going to be a busy day. But the New York Yankees got to get on the ball, man. They got to make some moves. Again, guys, just a reminder, 8:30, the NYYST podcast is live. So in case there's any news out there, they got you guys covered. If there's some sort of trade or big move within the next hour and a half, I'll jump on again if need be. But the biggest news we may receive tonight is that Juan Soto arbitration deal, 32, 33, 34 million, whatever it's going to be. The Yankees got to get that done. The last thing they ever need to do is take this to arbitration. If that ever happened, forget about it. The Yankees ever went to arbitration with Soto, he ain't coming back. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that right now. I don't care what the money is. If that ever happened, you could just go ahead and write it up and say, forget it, it's done. Yankees got to get that out the way, knock it off, and go ahead and move on. Guys, we had almost 700 people in here the entire time. We did over 2 hours. You guys are absolutely studs, each and every one of you. God bless you guys. Tune in at 8:30. Be early. I'll be in the chat the entire time with you guys, and we'll have you covered with any new news coming out. Be sure to like this video before you leave. And of course, subscribe to NYYU. Join the movement. Join the fam. Join the U. We are less than 300 subs from 23,000. You guys are goats. Until next time, guys, I'll see you at 8:30. In case there's breaking news, you never know. I'll be back before that. But see you guys later. 8:30. Tune in. NYYST.
Top 10 radar, yeah, we on your radar. Never miss, dog, and that's on occasion. Yeah, we on your radar. Yeah. Hey, look, top floor lifestyle, chef and boy, I'm cooking up. Way too high, ain't coming down. You see me if you looking up. I don't really talk too much, I show 'em run the numbers up. Lucky that I'm on they radar. Top 10,